So, yes, let us begin, friends. Um, this topic which I've chosen today, it's from this magazine called Spiritual India, and uh, and it's about this wonderful master called Papaji. He's also called as H.W.L. Punja. So this is a question and answer session which happened between him and one of his disciples. And I want you all to close your eyes and just absorb all the information which this master is sharing with us all. There is a river of thought waves. Everyone is being washed downstream. Everyone is clinging to these thoughts and being washed away. Just give rise to the single thought: I want to be free. This thought will rarely come out of the entire population. The entire population of the planet is moving downstream. They are not destined to give rise to the thought, I want to be enlightened in this very span of time. So I call this thought of freedom going against the stream and towards the source. It does not require any effort to give rise to this thought. The thought, I want to be free, is itself free. This thought will take you to freedom. It is a most rare thought. Out of the entire population, only a handful give rise to this thought. So, the question which has been asked by the disciple, the first question is, Master, I have been with you for 4 days now, and I am still not enlightened. For that, Papaji replies laughingly, Yes, I am surprised. A smart boy like you. What should I do, Master? And Papaji says, Let me tell you what my teacher told me. Just be quiet. I can't believe that you just said to him, I have been trained to think that it takes years and years of practice and lifetimes of training and hard work to reach liberation. Now you say it's simply a switch on the wall, a change of perception. Is that correct? You need not switch on or off. For the sun to shine, do you switch it on? No. Just like this light is always there. No switches at all. The sun has no switches. You turn your face away and you call it night. Sun has no night and no day. You are that sun. This is your own light and you are that. You don't need any switches. The switches are limitations. You have fixed these limitations yourself. Nature has not fixed any switches. There are no walls for the switches either. Walls are imaginary only, like walls between countries. You have constructed this wall between you and something else. You have to break this, which does not exist. The frontier you have created is the suffering. You have to demolish it by yourself. Nobody will help you. Now, the question is, what do you mean nobody will help you? The self has to help the self. Nobody else can help. Who else will drop this wall? You have to help yourself. Find out, is it possible to be out of the self ever? First say, I want help. Then discover who needs help. Self is not in bondage. Self is ever free. So you're saying it is the mind clinging to the wall that is suffering? Yes. Who has created separation? Mind has created separation, and no mind will remove this separation. The separation doesn't exist. Even to say I am separate is a joke. So allow yourself some time, a couple of moments, and in those moments, there should be no trespassing. Make available a few seconds, and during this span, nobody should trespass. I think you could well afford to be available for a few moments. You have spent all your life for others and not even a minute for yourself. Everyone possesses you. When you are born, your parents say, "You are my son. Go to the school next, and you are my student. Then marry, and you are my husband. Have children, and you are my father." Remove these possessions. Let no one possess you. Remove everything and see what happens. You have to devote some time for yourself, either now or some other lifetime. You have to return home, either now or tomorrow. You must decide if you want to play more. Doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter. You think it is taking time? It is no time that you are spending because you are already free. It is only your illusion that you are not. You have to allow time once and for all if you want to be happy. The moment you declare, "I am free," standing on the mountain top of your toes, arms up, eureka, there is a happy moment, very happy moment. Has the Maharshis, Ramana Maharshi's physical demise made a difference in the guidance that is available to seekers following the path he laid down? Ramana Maharshi is also an enlightened master, friends, for the ones who don't know him. So, and then Papaji replies, "It doesn't make any difference whether he is alive or whether he is no more now. It doesn't make any difference because it is not the form or the person that gives you satisfaction. And for those who want to seek the path that he laid, it is always there. That is, to keep quiet and find out who you are and find out what is the source of this universe and from where does it come. So this will give you satisfaction." The next question is, what role does a guru play in the life and teachings of Ramana Maharshi? The guru plays the part to teach you once that the self is within your own heart and that you have not to find it anywhere else. This is the role of the guru, to stop your search for yourself anywhere else outside of your own heart. So, this is the role of the guru. That is very important, you see. You are your own guru and not someone who is outside who teaches you. And this can only be known by one who has really understood it, not by anyone else. Guru is within you, and the self is that guru, not known, not outside of any man. So you will keep quiet. You know that I am the guru, and the self is the guru itself, and there is no difference between the self and the guru. You will stop your search outside and get abiding peace within your own self. This has to be practiced and not just listened to or read somewhere. If you were to sum up the legacy of Ramana Maharshi in a few words, what would you say? With that, Papaji replies, "I will only say, go to the Ramana Maharshi himself directly, not even in Tiruvannamalai, that is where his ashram is, nor any form of the Maharshi. Return to the formlessness, which is your own self. This advice I will give you, and this will be available anywhere in any part of the world. Just keep quiet." Could you explain how the Maharshi's potent silence helped the seeker to see the transience of the mind and the taste his nature? Papaji replies, "The Maharshi was always silent and taught through silence. This is everyone's true nature, to keep quiet. In silence, your mind is unable to attach itself to any person, any object, any concept, or to any other teaching. Maintain absolute quietness. In that quietness, one feels very happy and peaceful." That's all, friends. Now, with this understanding, Let us be quiet in our minds. Let us experience that silence. Let us break the walls, the illusionary walls that we have created for ourselves, the limitations that we have created for ourselves. And understand that you are your own guru, you are your own master. Nobody in this world can help you except you. To find out that guru who is inside you, first you need to silence your mind, quieten your mind. In that silence, just witness your breath, your natural breath, how silently it is going in, how silently it is coming out, effortlessly. So, this is the time. This is the time for you. This is the time for all of us to connect to ourselves. And in this time, let us all remove the possessions which we have created for ourselves. Let us all remove the tags just for this time, just for this half an hour. Forget whether you are a male or a female, you're an employee or a housewife, you're a father, you're a mother. Let us drop all these things. Let us the real quest begin. Who am I truly? Only in silence you will find the answer. Just become one with your breath to find that answers. Last 2 minutes, friends. Bring back your awareness to your physical body. Let us all be in silence for a minute and experience the beauty of silence. Now, in this last 1 minute, let us all express our gratitude to the Guru who is inside us, to the Guru who is always guiding us. Let us also thank our mind for supporting us in this journey. Last 20 seconds. Let us be happy, be content whenever we want to experience the self. The only way is to quiet the mind. With this, whenever you're ready, you may place both your hands over your eyes. You may remove your hands and you may open your eyes. So, welcome back, friends. I hope you all had a quiet meditation, peaceful one. And if there is anyone who wishes to share their experience, can please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Welcome back, Master Madhu
Hey, Sahar, brother Sahar. Thank you, Sahar.
and missed you really and missed Ram. Although the meditations were amazing with Sharo and Shashank and Swapna, but you always have your taste. So thank you so much. I made meditation with you
Thank you, Sahar.
for the experience today. Amazing as always. But recently and today as well, I don't have visuals like before, which is something good. Apart from analyzing it as visualization or insights or whatever, it rarely happens now. But all that I'm in, all that I was today, was feeling very happy and joyful for just, I don't know if it's right to say for no reason, or maybe all the reasons together cannot be explained, but just summarize it, to have the miracle to be alive. Just
Wow.
this is something to be happy for, to
Wow.
really be happy for, and to be aware of it. Actually,
Yes.
I feel like I was sleeping for most of my life. Really.
Yes.
So thank you, really, Madhu, Ram, and all the masters in here that guide us for a journey like this, or in a journey like this.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Wonderful,
So I'm
Sahar.
very grateful to know you, really.
We are very happy to know you too, Sahar, and wonderfully explained and wonderfully shared, because the line which you have shared is, we have been sleeping most of our lives. Now it's the time to wake up and experience the miracle which is inside us. So, yes.
Yeah, that gives you tears. The idea gives you tears, really. You feel for no reason that you're happy. Although, or if you thought about the circumstances now with many people, it's not happy at all. Or it doesn't drive you to have good emotions like happiness, joy. So having it for no reason is a bliss, really a bliss. And
Yeah.
it's because of you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sahar. Yeah. Anybody else, friends? Thank you, Meena, and thank you, Lakshmi. Oh, anybody else would like to share or ask anything?
Hi, Madhu. Swapna here.
Hey, Swapna.
Beautiful meditation, Madhu. I had lots and lots of thoughts, but there were moments wherein I was going so deep for a few seconds that, and I used to snap out. And when I used to snap out, it was pretty intense. You know, I could feel that intense energies,
Wow.
heaviness in the head. And today we're talking about Ramana Maharshi. I mean, since childhood, I grew going to Ramana Maharshi ashram. I mentioned some time back, and it was wonderful. I could really feel a lot of energies, and actually, Papaji was saying that he need not be in physical form to guide
Exactly.
you. That was so true, because I wanted to share this beautiful experience that my grandmother, my mom's mom, had. So when they were doing the Giri Pradakshina in Tiruvannamalai,
Yes.
just few months before that, she got paralyzed, and she lost movement in her right hand, and she lost her speech, and her walking also became very slow. So but in spite of that, she was so determined to do the Giri Pradakshina, and they started, and everybody was thinking whether she will be able to do it or not. And it was a 14-kilometer walk
Yep.
around the hill, and she could finish that.
Wow.
And after finishing that, along with my grandfather and everyone, I mean, of course, I was not with them. It was like I wasn't even born. So after finishing that, everyone was surprised. So slowly she started walking, and she finished. And when my grandfather asked her, how could you do that? So initially she was a little bit hesitant, it seems, but later then she started walking. And she shared that she saw Ramana Maharshi telling her, don't worry, I'm with you, you can do it.
Wow. Wow.
So it was an amazing experience. My mom used to share with us many times. And I was also fortunate to go and do the Giri Pradakshina as a child. And it's there is a deep connection for me with Tiruvannamalai and Bhagwan.
Yes.
And I mean, beautiful. I wanted to share this somehow. And even today, if I'm in some thought or something, just looking at his picture,
Mm,
my father always used to say, just look at his eyes. And whenever I look into his eyes, I never feel that I'm looking at a picture.
mm,
It's not even that I'm trying to imagine or because I'm connected, but they're so intense. His graceful looks are so intense
yeah,
that you don't feel you're looking at his picture. So
true.
thank you so much, and beautiful meditation with wonderful energies. I became a little bit emotional because I was thinking about her, my grandmother.
Yes.
But and one more thing is, like, just before she left her body, she was in the hospital, and my mom was with her,
Mm,
and she was holding my mom's hand and saying thank you.
wow. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, and it seems her face. My mom was thinking, why is her face looking like Sarvana Maharshi's face suddenly at
Oh,
that moment?
wow. Wow.
So yeah,
Amazing, amazing, Swapna. Like wonderful experience. It's always good to listen to these experiences, and like I was there. Me and Ram were there in Ramana Maharshi's ashramam couple of years back, and we had also experienced the same thing. The wonderful energies in that place, and especially on the mountain where we had meditated inside the caves of Ramana Maharshi, and it's really cannot be explained in words. The whole city, the Tiruvannamalai, has the divine energies, and we also did the Giri Pradakshina unknowingly, but we felt that there was energy with us all through. We were not wearing our chappal. We were with the barefoot, and we were walking,
yes.
and it was really very powerful, very powerful. Yes.
Actually, the time that I went, I didn't know about all this, as I said, spirituality and all that. But I used to love being there, and I couldn't go after that. So we were planning since couple of years to go to India and to visit the Tiruvannamalai ashram, but somehow we're still waiting for the time to come. But yes, a lot of energies, Madhu. I totally can relate to
Yes.
that.
Yes, and the service the people over there they does is
It's amazing,
amazing, and
amazing.
also the annadanam, the food that they
Yes,
serve there at
yes,
that particular point of time in the day, like in the noon, like wherein all the people who who live on the streets, who don't have food or clothing,
yes,
or like all these people, they come at that time, and how they serve the food to those people, like
yes,
it's really, it should be seen, like my
yes, yes.
goodness, you experience love, and
Exactly.
great, I mean, like it's great to witness all these things.
And
So
the food, the taste,
exactly,
it's always the same. That's what they
exactly,
say.
exactly.
And the same thing, there's a Ramana Maharshi ashram in Hyderabad too, that I used to go every weekend with my father and
Mhm.
go and serve food. We used to have like a couple of times the Annadanam happening there in the same way. And I was fortunate to, connect with all great masters who used to give a lot of beautiful, who used to share a lot of great wisdom.
Yes,
So I'm able to connect to all that now after
right.
coming into this path. At that time, it was like there is something good in it. I want to just be there. I
Yes.
didn't have any idea, no spirituality, nothing.
Mm.
But yeah, thank you so much for bringing this, Madhu. I mean, beautiful. Actually,
Thank
today I
you.
thought I won't be able to make it to the session. Somehow something is pulling me. And
I,
thank you so much.
thank you, Sapna, thank you for sharing. Yes, yes, friends. There are so many masters. There are so many guides who are always helping us, as like Ramana Maharshi, or for our case, it's like Patriji, like who is a living legend and who's been inspiring us all through. And it's not only listening to these masters. There are so many prophets. There are so many Christ, like who has come to this world. And it's not only like we have to see them as an idols, but we have to implement what they have been sharing with the whole world. So let us all implement what these wonderful masters have came to this world to share. So let us embrace them with our actions. So thank you. And Ram, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. It was a wonderful meditation for me too. It was great energies, and happy to connect to all of you, and happy to hear even Sahir. It's been long, and relating to these experiences that you are sharing, Swapnaji. That's so nice to hear. And my let's say first experience about Ramana Maharshiji was, yes, since I was a kid, my father used to read a lot of stories and books. However, my first experience was when I read a book by Paul Brunton, A Search in Secret India. And when I read that book, I think few years ago, the very first calling was, I have to go to this place. Because in that book, Paul Brunton, after going through various masters, he ends his journey at Ramana Maharshi, and he stays there and he explains uh, lot of wisdom when he meets him. So that book really transformed within me a lot of things, very subtle changes, and I had this inner calling that I have to be there. And the very next time we visited India, we planned and we had been there, and it was so beautiful. All the city there, and particularly that ashram. Um, it's completely a divine place, I would say, and a completely different experience as we went up the hill and we sat in the cave where Ramana Maharshi and his mom were meditating in those caves. So beautiful, beautiful energies. And sure, everyone must visit this place, experience these energies, and yes. So it's nice that we got to um, let's say read about these topics today and hear all these wonderful experiences. Thank you.
I definitely want to add, something else to Ram. I want to give chance to others if anyone wants to share, and then I'll go ahead.
Uh, Swapna, you can go ahead. No problem. Yes,
Yeah.
please do.
So, strangely, I did not read much books about Bhagavan. Um, it was always like he was always there, and it's like a family member kind of a feeling I used to have. And the only book I read was Ramana Tata as a child, wherein there were stories about Bhagwan and how the animals used to come and talk to him about their issues and how he used to sort them out. So it was very interesting as a child, and it was more a kind of as if there's someone at home, your grandfather, or that kind of feeling. So there's one beautiful audio book, a lady called Suri Nagamma, who was in the ashram and who was writing letters to her brother about her experiences with Bhagwan and all his conversations. So I came across a very beautiful thing. So whenever I connect to these things, it's not only about his guidance, it's also about the devotion some of them used to have, even though he was always in silence. So there was a lady, I forgot her name, who used to take food every day to Bhagwan, serve him with love, and then come back, walk all the way, and all that. So it seems one time Bhagwan asked her, mm, some Bhagwan or someone asked her, "Why are you coming this far?" Because um, I mean, you can't even, like, now you can't even see and all that. It's becoming difficult for you. Why are you taking this train and coming all the way here? And then she said, I am not coming here because I want to look at you. I'm coming here so that you will look at me, and that is enough for me. That kind of devotion and that kind of surrender these devotees used to have. And I was totally moved by listening to her story in that audiobook. So I just wanted to share that. So it's not only about guidance from the Guru, it is also very important how much we surrender to the Guru. uh, that shifts our energies, and we'll be open to take that guidance from the Guru, because they're always giving, they're always guiding. It is us, I feel, are closed most of the time, and once we surrender and we open our hearts, that is when we realize their presence. That's what I just wanted to add, Madhu.
Wow, wonderfully, wonderfully shared again, Swapna. Yes, I'm just looking up in YouTube about this wonderful lady, Surinagamma. Yeah, I will surely listen to her letters to letters what it is mentioned here.
You
Thank
should,
you.
Madhu. Every word is like a pearl. Every word is like, sometimes you get so emotional, and so it's beautifully written. It's in Telugu, but there's also
Yes,
one in English. I will look up if there's an audiobook in English. But
perfect.
one lady started it, because as I said, I'm a bit lazy when it comes to books, but I do listen to certain audiobooks.
Mhm.
And you should go through this. I'll definitely share the link in the group.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Swapna. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for sharing. That's very, very good to know about Ramana Tata. Like wow,
Yeah,
it's like it feels so close. Like, and the way
exactly.
you have shared about the animals coming up and sharing to him all their issues. Wow,
Yes,
like that's really amazing. Like wow, what a heart Bhagwan
I
had,
know. I
and
mean,
he's
all the
still
monkeys,
with us. Yes, wow.
the leopards, monkeys, tigers, everything, they all used to come. It seems on the hill, there are
Yes.
certain munis and sages
Mm,
who sometimes take the form of these animals and used to
mm,
just come
mm.
and take his
Talk.
presence and go
Mm,
away.
mm. Wow.
So it's amazing. Yeah.
Very,
Thank you.
very good. Thank
Thank
you,
you for the
Sapna.
opportunity to share and
Yes.
open up, Madhu and everyone. Thank you for
No,
patiently listening to me. I got a bit emotional too today. Sorry about that.
no,
Yeah.
it's great to listen. It's great to listen, Swapna. Wonderful sharings about your grandmother and all your stories. Thank you so much. Thank you for inspiring us.
Thank you.
Yes, friends. Anybody else would like to share anything or ask anything?
Yes, Madhu. When I
Hey,
was
Lakshmi.
hearing Tiruvannamalai, I just wanted to share. This is not my experience, my friend's
Mm,
experience, very close friend of mine.
mm,
He met with an accident and he had to undergo 3 surgeries because his back was completely damaged,
mm.
and he had to undergo 3 surgeries. And after surgery, doctor said that he has to be very cautious, very careful, and he cannot do regularly like how people walk or do anything. But my friend, he stays in Tiruvannamalai, and he started with his meditation journey after meeting an accident, and within 6 months he recovered, and every day he used to go to the cave. He used to meditate there for 1 hour and he used to come back.
Wow.
And what his experience he was sharing is only through that meditation he was able to recover so quickly.
Wow.
And he also believed that there are a lot of positive energies, and every year he goes for that walking across
Giri
the
Pradakshina.
Giri Pradakshina. Yes. And when people were talking about Tirunavanare, I just remembered this incident. I wanted to share with you. Like, it's a
Wonderful.
true incident, and obviously with meditation and with lot of energies in the ashram, he was able to recover so quickly. And now he is very fit and fine. We can't even know that he has undergone so many surgeries. He
Mm.
he is physically very fit now.
Wow. Wow.
Until and unless he informs us, we never know that he had undergone that surgery.
Wow. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi, for sharing.
Yes,
It's
thank you.
it's it's great to listen to all these things and get inspired. Yes.
Yes, from that time, like I've heard him talking about it, I'm so much towards that I want to go and visit too one time Giri Pradakshina. But
Mm,
I'm just waiting for the time. I'm not getting that call.
mm.
So I
Yep.
think I should do it
Yes.
as early as possible.
Yes, because we should not postpone. Once the thought releases, we have to give so much energy to that thought that we will make it manifest. So we
Yes,
should never
yes,
postpone it. When the idea comes, immediately implement it. So
true.
that should be the priority, like we have to set our priorities. So
Mm. I
very
mean, this incident, it's almost like I have been hearing about this Tirunamalai since past 10 years. But after coming into the spiritual journey, now I feel like when I visit India, the first thing I have to do is go and visit that ashram.
exactly
Yeah.
great, great Lakshmi. Wow.
Yeah, even connecting to the glimpses of ashram
Mm,
before sitting into meditation sometimes takes me to that place, Madhu.
wow.
It's got that much energies.
Yeah, true, true, very true, Swapna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sharing the PDF version, the English version in our group.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
please. Yes, that's great,
sure.
Swapna. So, friends, anybody else? That's a beautiful discussions that we had today, and beautiful experience sharings. And so there are few announcements, friends. We know that the WhatsApp, I don't know, in few days it might be getting dissolved. I don't know. Let's see. But we will be in touch, and there is this app called Meetup. I don't know if you all know about this app called Meetup. If you know about this app, I'll be sharing about a group, a Be Meditation group in WhatsApp will remain. Okay. So yeah, but we will still. There is this group called Meetup. If you wish to connect from there, we can connect from there. If somebody doesn't like to use WhatsApp, and the second thing is like when I was meditating today, I had this thought that starting from February 1st till 7th of February, there will be a workshop. Um, Creating your own mandala workshop, like it's a 1 week workshop at this time. So each day we will be inviting a master who did mandalas, and their experience while doing mandalas. And the schedule goes like this: 10 minutes of experience sharing of this master, and then 20 minutes of mandala drawing every day. We sit for 20 minutes creating our own mandala without imposing any ideas from others. We will create our own mandala, and the 40 minutes meditation, and a 20 minutes of experience sharing and a storytelling. So altogether, it will be a 90-minute session, friends. So starting from February 1st to February 7th. So I'll be creating the flyer soon, and if you and your friends are interested to join the regular meditations, it is included, but add on to it, we will be having this only mandala drawing. So do do join, and let us all become kids once again, and tap into that energy of like drawing, and creating something for our own selves. So yep. And that's it. So if there is anybody who wants to ask anything, you can still go ahead and ask. So yes, Shrimani. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Madhu, you were mentioning about WhatsApp. Yes, there are, let's say, a few issues regarding the privacy and stuff, particularly for users in India, which is till 8th of February. So many of, let's say, users are moving to various platforms. Let's say next week we'll also take a call on that, because even WhatsApp is rolling back their earlier announcements about these changes. So probably there will be no any changes on WhatsApp. If something is coming up, then we will also find, let's say, other platforms like Telegram and Signal. Probably Telegram looks a better option as of now. So we will be in touch. However, WhatsApp will not be, let's say, closed. So the group will be there. And if at all we need to move, we will take a collective decision in the coming week or weeks. Yeah. Thank you.
Um, Thank you. Thanks, Ram, for clarifying. And one more thing, friends. This Saturday and Sunday, which is 30th and 31st, we'll be having this wonderful event, Spiritual Science International Meet, which is organized by PSSM Global. This event is solely for the plant-based diet, like to inspire everyone to get into the plant-based diet. And we will be having various speakers from all over the world who will be sharing their stories. And there will be also a panel discussion wherein we will be having a few young masters from Egypt and Israel and India and a few other countries, Kenya. So they will be coming up and they will be sharing their journey, and also they will be answering few questions. So do not miss this and utilize this opportunity. And I'll be sharing about this event in the groups. So yes, so that's all for today, friends. Uh, oh, I forgot to mention that I'll be reading a story, but let us do the story for tomorrow. And there is Ram had already shared about this event in the chat for the ones who wish to check here. Yeah. So it is this link, from this link where you can register. And it's not open for all, friends. It's not available in YouTube, but they will be only for the registered people. There will be sent a link so that you will get access to the live event. So please do join and enjoy this event. And till we see each other tomorrow, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely night, friends. Namaste to all. Bye bye.